Where do you think we are right now on that front, Keith?
I think we're in 1890. 1890 was the year that baseball stopped growing as a sport, when it was taking over the country in the 19th century. And the owners tried to impose a salary cap and a salary slot system so that every player got a grade, and each grade got a set salary. So each salary cap had 5 little salary caps inside. It was marvelous. And the head of the players' union at that point was a I think Columbia-educated lawyer and a superstar shortstop named John Montgomery Ward of the New York Giants. And instead of going on strike, he created his own league, and all the players left and went to the Players National League, and they actually led in attendance that year. But there was so much baseball, and the players needed some financial backing, so they had to get other guys involved in the process, and those guys panicked when they didn't make money, and they sold out. But the Players National League led in attendance. The National League and the American Association, which were the incumbent major leagues, nearly went out of business, and the World Series went to 8 games because there was a tie, and the weather was bad, and people were fed up with baseball to the degree that, because it was going to be very cold and they'd only drawn a couple hundred fans for the games of the 7th game of the World Series, they abandoned the World Series the morning of the 8th game, called it off, and it remains a tie in the record book because people were just so. It was a symbol of how frustrated people were with baseball. And I think we're back to something like that, because I really think it's actually worse than we have been talking about, because there's a chance that, I think it's an excellent chance, maybe probability, that the whole ruination of their business, the soiling of their own bed led by Rob Manfred, will have been for no reason. I mean, if you think about this, there's still an excellent chance the NBA, the NHL, baseball, NFL, college football, it's an excellent chance that none of the sports actually get to resume.
Right.
We're having growth in COVID in, I think, 19 states, including some very large ones. California is off the growth list, but it's still got a lot of cases. We've talked about some additional shutdowns here in New York because people have overdone it and just ignored all the rules. And there's a good chance nothing gets played. What will be remembered of baseball? If there's no sports this year, if it doesn't happen, what will be remembered of baseball will be the Astros scandal and how the owners tried to take financial advantage of a pandemic and fired their scouts and cut all the minor league players and did not, in a business in which the franchises are worth a combined $55 billion, could not spend the money on any of the people who ordinarily would work the games. And then this. So, genius move. I'm a proud Cornell graduate, as you are a proud Michigan graduate. You graduated? Okay.
Yes, I
proud. I just had to check. Proud Michigan.
Yeah,
proud Michigan graduate. I'm a proud Cornell graduate. Rob Manfred was a year behind me, and we're really proud of him in the Alumni Association today.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.